And hello there everyone, it's King Hedgehog here and welcome back to InfraSpace. It's the second episode here we're doing on this game. It's going to be the first one here of this series. This is the new Alpha 5.8. This is the so-called first public alpha that they're actually doing for this game. So if you're interested in getting your hands onto this game, and it is free at the moment, stay tuned. Later on I'll explain how even you can get access here into the game. So we're going to start off with a new game, and our aim for this episode is going to be to basically be back at the same level as we were at the end of last episode. So we're going to start off with the tutorial here on the right top. Now there's some localization which still needs to be changed because they did change a couple of the names here in the game, but that is all for later. I'll explain it as we go along. Then also I do have to give the disclaimer, it is very clearly still in alpha. There is quite a few bugs that have been reported already. It was released in public alpha last night. I've seen a couple of the feedbacks which have come in so far. Nevertheless, I do think that this game is going to be very much playable right now, and we're going to give it a go. Alright, so I'm going to start off again with a 3-lane road. I'm not going to make it too long. I'm just going to really do it here right in the middle, because that's going to be basically the main structure that we're going to be building everything off of. And then we can split that from here onwards into a 2-lane road. Doesn't need to be 3-way all the way. And we do it a little bit further there as well, because we're going to need iron as well as sulfur, and we need some sand mines going on. Alright, next off, we need to build ourselves the first sulfur mine, which, if I remember well, of course, that's why we have a category called Mines. Hedge, good morning. Thank you for joining the party. Alright, so whenever it is blue when you build, it means it has a connection to a road which is nearby. If it is yellow, you can build it because the terrain allows it, but there's no road connection to it yet. Alright, so that is this one. What is the next thing that we need to build is a sand mine, which can go right next door to it, I think. There we go. Alright, next up, concrete factory is going to be in production. There we have the concrete factory. Look at that, it goes really nice and fast at the moment. There, alright, so we are connected with all that. There, this starts driving, that goes straight into the concrete factory, exactly the way we like it. And then I think next is going to be the storage, which is going to be right about there. Now let's have a look that we get that as tight to it as possible, because I would really like to connect it to the 2-way road, which absolutely worked. Now we need to build a habitat level 1. Now I do want to build, I think the habitats around here, so we can make a nice living quarters on this side, or we want to potentially even do it on this side. What do we have here? Aluminum. Aluminium, whatever you call it in your language. I'm used to the British version, aluminum. Alright. Then, let's continue with roads. We're still going to take the 3-lane road and take it down a little bit this way. There, that's going to be the main entrance into what's going to be the habitat area. And then let's make the road that goes around there a nice 2-lane road. Alright, so then we need to have a habitat which is right there. Now this is still called basic habitat, which is good. See, it is nice and blue, so it connects to the road. There you go, it needs oxygen. So up here it says we need to build an air processor, and if we go into life support, it actually is called now the atmosphere processor. See, a little bit, that's something that's going to get fixed, I think, relatively fast. Alright, that is all working, and now we need ourselves a spaceport, which I think I'm going to be able to fit right in there. And that's going to be under miscellaneous. There it is. Alright, nice spaceport. Let's put it right about here, so we can add another one there if we need to, and eventually one down there, one in. Yeah, so that is definitely something that we can make work. Now you should be becoming no longer red with oxygen, but you should be receiving oxygen relatively fast. Alright, so now it is pretty much a waiting game for us to reach the 17 people. One of the things they did fix as well, since we last played this game, is that now we actually need the research parts. So we can no longer build everything that is not yet researched, because if I remember, the next part we're going to need to do is we need to get the electronics factory, and before we can do that, we need to get in production science. We need to get ourselves a research lab built, then we need to get research. This here is the research. Then we need to research the electronics. Then we get the copper mine, which is all the way over there, the copper. So we need to bring that then here, and then we can start our electronics factory. All right, now let's close this up again. Let's see, we are now having 0 inhabitants in our habitat level 1. All right, now it would be nice if I could speed up time. I cannot, so let me just sit here, wait it out, and we'll just quickly jump forward to as soon as we reach the growing of town up to 17 people. All right, number 16 is already there, 1 more to go. And there we go, that was number 17. So now we need to reach city level 2. Satisfy the needs of your habitants until they upgrade automatically. Alright, so what do they need? They need survival food. So in order to get survival food, we need to go into where? That is a good question. It's not on the roads, it's not on the habitat. Life support, survival farm. Alright, let's get ourselves a survival farm built. Do we want to build the farming on the same side? Let's build all the farming on the outside. So all the productions on the outside, the habitats on the inside. I think that's going to be fairly useful. All right, how do we have here? We have 3 out of 3 workers in there. Somewhere along the line, we could see how many workers we have, right? Don't remember. Here. So we've got 15 jobs. We have 18 workers at the moment. Which means technically we could add ourselves another basic farm. I'm not sure that is what we're going to do though. No, let's just wait for that to fill. There we go, there we have the survival food. Now you can tell what is being transported because they're all different color. So the green one is for the survival food. From here we should see the blue ones, which are the oxygen. And I think, yes, the purple ones are the buses with the habitants. Oof. Clipping through the floor, that's fine. All right, so the purple ones here, that is the bus with the new people moving in. So we now have 4 out of 10, and as soon as he arrives we should have 5. There you go, that's number 5. Now there's some more survival food arriving. There you go, beautiful, absolutely amazing. Okay, so while we are here and waiting, let's quickly click around. All right, so the electronics factory is the next one that we need. We could already start with an iron mine. Now I think it is going to tell us to make that soon. And there the music cut out, so that's still a thing. The same thing we had in Founder's Fortune as well. It just cuts off like that and then it starts again with a new song, which is all good. All right, more survival food coming in, more people moving in, which is definitely a good thing. So now I really think I'm going to amp up production here for our food, which is all under life support. There we go. So let's get another basic farm going, another 3 people there. So now we've got double the production on food, so we can get them up to a higher level faster. Beautiful. All right, now I think we're going to start off putting down an iron mine as well, just because we can. Now I would like to put it straight there at the end, but it is not really cooperating, is it now? Right about there. I mean, that's not the cleanest connection we have, but it's a connection that will work all the same. All right, now let's get a road. Let's go for a default road, actually. Can we get you to go this way, please? All right, so we can get you as a default road on that side. Then let's pull the same on that side. Now, it would be nice if it would reconnect to right here, but that's not how it seems to work, but that's okay. That's just a minor thing. That's just so we can get a little bit more iron mines set up once we get to higher levels of production. Look at that, our little village is definitely starting to come along here. How we looking here? Survival foods. Okay, I think it is 1 more delivery and then we should be good. There's more people coming in here as well, so we then have 24, 1 more. So when it is full, we have 25 inhabitants, which is perfect. And that is also exactly the housing capacity we have here on our little planet. All right, that is hopefully the last one of survival food. We should be upgrading then. Here, habitat upgrading in 60 seconds. Perfect. All right, so we have our iron mine, which is at 100% efficiency. There's 3 workers right there. We have iron ore. Nothing is being ordered at the moment, which is good. There's quite a bit that actually should be here in the storage, but we can see that all up here. Steel, we've got 79 and we've got 128 concrete going. So those are the 2 main resources that we're using to build at the moment. And look at that, just because we played it already a little bit, at least we have a little bit more of an idea what we're actually doing this time around. And I'm liking it. Now, I would like to see also for future development that we actually have to research the roads, that you start off with default roads and then you can upgrade your roads. That will be a really nice feature. And then here, for example, where we now have a 2-lane, this we would start off with the default lane. And then once we get to upgrading it, that we can actually upgrade the roads itself. All right, city leveled up. Congrats, your city just reached level 2. You unlocked new technologies to research. Awesome. Build a research lab. Now, since we have all the production on this side, we've got the mining also on that side, we've got the aircraft here, so how about we make this here Silicon Valley? We do all the research right down there. Can we get that done? Research lab. Now, I would like to... I have enough concrete, so let's first build in a road there, so not everything connects to the main road on that side. Let's connect you right about there, and then from here there's one going to that side, which is very, very ugly done at the moment. So let's bulldoze in this part, and that is also ugly, so we'll do it that way. All right, default road. One goes to this direction, and one goes to that direction. That is much better. Alright, now it's a little bit uneven, but that's definitely something we can live with, especially knowing that there's still going to be more that will be built there eventually. Now, a research lab, please. There, you can nicely connect right there. Look at that. Now, and we need to get a Science Pack 1 factory right there as well. So let's get him on this side. We can potentially pull this road even further up in case we start building the Science Pack 2, 3, and 4 factories. Now, in this... we've got 25 jobs, 27 people. Yes, not sure where the extra people came in, because this is now a habitat level 2. All right. Now, I do think, though, that we want to build ourselves an additional habitat. See, and now we can only build the basic habitat, and it needs to upgrade itself. That's the way it should be, and not the way it was last time. But that works. All right, so we can put you right about there. You also need oxygen, that's okay. Look at all of the trucks straight away popping out there. Big traffic jam. There's a new building. Let's supply it with everything that we need. There you go. Oxygen in there. Survival food in there. People are moving in. Look at that. That is the way we like it. Beautiful. Alright, so now we need to research electronics, but we're still waiting for science packs. We've got iron ore and carbon. Now, where do I get the carbon? Does that come from here? Yes, it does. Alright, so from the air processor, we both get oxygen as well as carbon, which kind of makes sense. Alright, so that is perfect. Here it is called air processor again. Yeah. Alright, so, but it is the atmosphere processor. He's receiving everything that he needs. Here we should soon start to see some points. Let's select this one. Alright, so now we have 0 out of the 10 research. That is the first one. That is 2. Look at that, going nice and fast. Beautiful. I think we're going to have a nice time here on getting this tutorial all nicely set and done. That's number 3. All right, more people are moving in, which is good. I did want to upgrade the number of people that we have here, just to make sure that we have enough people to do the job that needs to be done. I was looking for food. Food is looking absolutely good. Then we want computer and park points. All right. Computers we're working on, because we're working on researching electronics. What is park points? Life support, no. Services, yes. Park, can't do that yet. Do I need to research that? Let's have a look. Microchips, aluminum mining, motors, science 2, large buildings. This unlocks parks. All right, so that's going to be the city level 2 that we need to unlock. Look at that. This is also really nice, by the way. They have really leveled the research by city levels. So we are now at city level 1, progressing into city level 2. So we first need to research the electronics. So we are fully upgraded from city level 1 to city level 2. And we need all this to upgrade to city level 3. Because we need the computers and we need to get the parks. And once those both are there, that is when the habitats will upgrade to level 3. Which is really cool done. I like that. So besides the basic tutorial, what we have here, you basically have your tutorial here in a timeline as well. What do we need here? FTL control unit factory. Holo displays. But what is that? And what is these? Those are park points. What are those going to be? Robotics. Robotics points? I'm not sure. And we'll find out eventually. Once we reach that. Alright, so we need science pack once. Yes, you are making. And you're going there. Exactly. Alright, so that was going to be the last one. Which means we should now have electronics researched. At least I hope. 2 ordered, 1 ordered. I'm pretty sure that there we go. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I see trucks with science packs going in there. Congrats, you are now ready to make your city great. We finished the tutorial. Yay. Okay, city level 3, satisfy the needs of your inhabitants until they upgrade automatically. That's going to be the next part, but let's close that off. Now, I think, let's go back here. The next thing we want to do is get microchips. Or aluminum mining. Let's have a look. What do we need for all of it? Okay, now it gets challenging. That's the concrete factory. For the computer factory, we need to research computers. That makes sense. For refinement, electronics factory. Then a microchip factory we need there. So we need the microchips. We need the computers. Large buildings will already unlock the parks, which we could maybe build nicely here and then make that all a nice... whatever it is called. We'd make it nice and edgy. Seriously, I'm losing half my language. Alright, so this is the electronics factory. Now the electronics factory is going to take, I don't know what yet. I assume, let's start off here. We now have the copper mine, which is going to be all the way over here. So I assume that we need the copper for the electronics. Alright, so let's start off. We have plenty of concrete. Let's close you again. Let's get ourselves a highway built. And we will build the highway from here. Well, not that far because we don't have that much concrete yet. Alright, let's wait with that for a moment. What are we looking at here? So there's 18 concrete ordered. There's 2 there. We need more sand. We have sulfur. Alright, so we need to basically amp up our production. Let's start with that. So we need an additional sand mine, that's for sure. Then let's also get ourselves a basic road, a default road. Sorry, not a basic, but a default road going this direction. There. The roads all snap a little bit different, but that's okay. Just so we can add an additional sulfur mine. There. Which is kind of purposely done. I mean, we've got 36 people here, 31 jobs at the moment. That is okay. Now, that should be amping up our concrete production. Sand is the biggest thing that we're lacking at the moment. Can we drop another default road here right in between, though? Yes, we can. Yeah. Oh, and they connect automatically to the one that's closer. That is nice. I like that. Alright, so let's bang another sand mine right about there. Perfect. Alright, so making a left turn is not something that these lorry drivers know about. They all make a right turn and then make a U-turn. There you go. Alright, okay guys, use every meter of concrete slab that we still bang down there. Alright, you want to research something new. Now, what are we going to do next? I think the next thing that we need aluminum probably for science too, because it is connected here, but the microchips for the computers. We need electronics for the microchips. Let's start with large buildings. Let's first get our park unlocked. I think we have sufficient science packs for that actually. I'm not sure why it is keep showing me that in red. I don't really like that because we have been producing here and we've been pumping in there, but that is what it is. Alright, so you guys are all looking fine and good. Yes, you want computers and park points. That is okay. The park is being worked on. How are we looking here now? Right, so we have enough sulfur. We have enough sand. Maybe it is time that we slam down another concrete factory as well. If I want to do that, let's get the 2-lane road. Get you to go all the way around here. And then we can put another concrete factory right behind it. There, let's get the roads right nice in there. And then we put another concrete factory right about there. Look at that. Right, so we've got now jobs for 37 people, and we've got 39 here in our city. Well, village. Space village. Alright. And the only reason I'm amping up our concrete production that fast, because I want to build a nice and big road, because we need, well, we need the copper. There's no copper close by, right? Nope, there's either all the way over here or all the way over there, and that seems to be definitely the closest. Now, since it's not that much, we could actually start off with just a default road, which I don't think is going to take too much concrete. No, it is not. Let's start off with that, just so we can get the production going. Mine, let's drop the copper mine. Yeah, right about there. That will work for now. Exactly. Alright, now you don't have enough people. Let's get the priority of workers right in there. Where did we take them from? Right from here. That is okay. And that is alright. Perfect. I mean, we have more than enough. I think I'm going to remove one of the sand mines for now, just to get the extra people ready to work. Perfect. Alright, production. Concrete factory, computer factory, no refinement, electronics factory. Let's get the electronics factory right next to it there. I don't know if it makes sense. Now, what does it need? It needs iron ore and copper ore. Copper ore is on the way from here. And iron ore is on the way from right there. So they do have quite a long way to go actually before they start reaching. But look at all the trucks. I mean, it makes no sense whatsoever. Because they come out here, they drive to the end of the road, and then they all go back here. But hey, who am I to complain about that? This is steel though. Ah, for that I need the steel mill. Where do I get the steel mill? Steel production, right there. Alright, so after the large buildings, we first go for steel production, because I definitely need to get more steel in there. Yeah, because if we're starting to run out of steel, then we have a bigger problem. And there's no way to get it. We can't buy it anywhere. We're just going to have to deal with it as it comes. So we first need to unlock the steel production, and then we can have a look. I do really want to have a highway going right in this direction for the rest of the mining, because there's more iron ore there, more sulfur. We have the copper here, iridium, aluminum. Although we also have some aluminum right up here, which we might connect through here, but I'm not sure yet. I do want to have a nice city grid starting on this side. And I think that we're going to be able to do that fairly nicely. Alright, so let's get here in roads. Let's get ourselves another 2-lane road we have here, right? Yeah, we have the 2-lane road. Exactly. But we can do that there, and then we can start putting it here. I mean, it's going to oddly curve it off though. But yeah, what can we do? Alright, so we have that in a very nice and odd circle. I kind of wanted the angles on there, but sure. If that wants to push it into the circles, that is fine by me. And then we just put... Of course. Now it puts the angles on there. Well, so be it. Oh, that is interesting. Alright, so how about we don't do that? Let's bulldoze that one. Yes. We remove you, we remove you. Let's try that again. Can I bulldoze you as well? Thank you. Let's try this again in the nice way. 2-lane road from here to here, please. And that's it. Alright, so we can put some more habitats around here. We can make this one the nice parks. More habitats in there. Research completed. You have unlocked the large buildings, can now build parks. Beautiful. Alright, steel production. Let's go. Alright, so let's get now here into, I think it is in miscellaneous, no services, parks. Ooh, that is big. We need 180 concrete for that. Maybe I shouldn't have built those roads after all. Wow. That is massive. I mean, I like that, but that is much bigger than I expected. Alright, so you guys, chop chop, get to work. You are making electronics, there's nothing in order, that is okay though. You just slowly produce away. How are you doing? Okay, no longer priority for work as needed for you. You're all fine, you're all fine. You need more sulfur. Alright, so apparently we need an additional sulfur mine, but I don't have the manning for it though. I don't. Alright, so let's just wait for that. Okay, so what else do we have that we're going to be able to build? Just the basic habitats, which is okay. I mean, how are we looking food-wise? There's one food there, there's 6 ordered. They do need more oxygen and more survival food, so I also need to work on that. But that's because there's additional people working. Habitat is full. Alright, how are you? I was gonna say you definitely need a priority in there. As do you, and as do you. I basically need everything to be running full capacity. You are 3 out of 4. I can't tell you anything. You have 3 out of 3. That is more than fine. Alright, 150 concrete. But in the park, somebody needs to work there as well, right? I need more people. Alright, so there's 3 in there, there's 3 in there, and there is 3 in there. Now, if I get 1 and 1 more, that means 6 people. If I build an additional habitat, which fits right in about there. There. Now, you need oxygen, which is okay, but then let's get the life support, let's get the atmosphere processor right out there. Exactly. Now, we take the road. We build ourselves a default road from here going to the outskirts. Exactly, and then we do one more from there to that side. So now I can bulldoze this part. Okay, I bulldoze all of it and I try it again. Default road right there, and then from here to there. Thank you. Okay, so that is better. Then also for production, no life support, survival farm. So we get 1 more of these up and running, because now we've got space for more people. You do need oxygen though. Yes, both of you need to work 100%. You're going to get your oxygen right here and right now. Perfect, so people can start to move in there, which is absolutely amazing. You're working on food, you also need to have a higher priority. Alright, so we've got 141, 143 concrete now, which is all nice. That's making very good progress. Sulfur mines. Okay, how we're looking here, there's 2 out of 3, 2 out of 3, right here, there's 2 out of 3, and right here, 2 out of 4. But that's okay. There's more people coming in soon, hopefully. You are getting a little bit of both. Inhabitants are okay. That is great. Beautiful. Okay guys, now that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Now if you do want to play here in this alpha, right down below I'll be putting the link. One is to the Discord of Founders Fortune, where the InfraSpace is being set, and the other one is where you can sign up for the public alpha. If you sign up to the public alpha and they still have space available, and right now as I'm recording it there is still space, you will automatically be receiving the email with the download link here for InfraSpace. Thank you so much for joining. If you have enjoyed it, please do remember to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys right back here for more InfraSpace episode number 2.